Welcome to level 3 out of 31 levels of the 613 degrees or rungs on Jacob's ladder. To observe the Sabbath is to put a rest to fighting, both physical and verbal, with others. Sabbath has the prefix sab, which means to fight, and the suffix bath, which means to wash away. So to observe the Sabbath is to wash away the desire to fight and achieve a state of restful peace. It is important to experience new moons, meaning ask for truths to be revealed, and to remember revelations that one comes across to improve their life. New moon is when light from the sun reflects off the moon, metaphorically enlightening us. It is like the way the light of God reflects off of a person's actions or a passage in a book, inspiring us to be better people, shining light on us. It is important to observe the Passover and pass over into the spiritual realm, creating a field. A field is a metaphorical place where we can perform spiritual work. To plow the field is to prepare the soil, which is metaphorical for unlearning old desires. Sowing the field is metaphorical for planting new desires and desires of positivity that we will one day reap and enjoy. When we begin to sow the field and plant seeds, which is metaphorical for desires of positivity, we prevent a condition from occurring called manic depression, of having periods of extreme highs and lows. We also rid egoistic agendas. We make, bring, present, and offer egoistic agendas to God. These are 4 micro-rungs that are not necessary to analyze individually, but are important to analyze as a whole. When we plow and sow the field, we are planting new desires of, instead of egoistic and selfish agendas, we now plant altruistic and selfless desires or seeds. Instead of manipulating others for selfish gains and plotting and planning how to exploit others, we now sow different seeds where we think of how we can help others and increase the quality of life for others. This is to remove the veil. There is a veil or cover that prevents us from seeing the true reality. When we remove this veil, we can see that we are one race called humanity, and we need to help each other because everything we do affects one another. Now we can see the totality of reality and enable our spirit, which is our altruistic and selfless behaviors that come into action after plowing and sowing seeds or desires of positivity. This new field that we plowed and sowed avoids manic depression because it commands us to rejoice and feel joy, which is a moderate level of enjoyment felt from ideally interacting with others and spending time with others instead of high peaks of selfish pleasure that we received in the past from practicing hedonism and focusing on selfish pleasures. Now we are commanded to keep a feast and maintain this joy that we receive from loving others and loving God, preventing ourselves from falling into a state of famine, which is a result of pleasure crashes after experiencing extreme highs from hedonism or self-indulgence. One way of keeping the feast is to metaphorically kill a ram. A ram is an animal that butts heads with other rams, causing conflict. This is metaphorical for 2 people butting heads in conversation and intentionally instigating conflict. Now we are commanded to metaphorically kill the ram, which is to destroy or rid the desire to cause conflict with others and butt heads with others. We are also commanded to keep the desire gone of butting heads. If the desire comes back, kill or rid the desire again. Once the second desire is killed, prevent it from coming back also. When we pass over into the spiritual world and remove the veil, we initiate or build up positive momentum and good work done. One way of initiating this good work after the ram is killed is to kill the bull or bullock, which is metaphorical for the desire to bully and boss around others.